Hi, Jules Cruise Companion. Today I'm sitting here in my cruise scarf about to embark on P&O Pacific Encounter. And I was wondering, can you be carnivore on a cruise ship? This is going to be my 3-day experience. This is what has happened to me. So I've only been carnivore for probably just over a month now. I've been an intermittent faster or restricted feeding schedule now for maybe close to 3 months. I am starting to feel the benefits of all of those. I'm off arthritic medications, so it's really exciting part of my journey. So let's see how the carnivore can be serviced on a cruise ship. I'm hoping it's going to be very, very easy. So the easiest place to start is going to be at the pantry at breakfast, and this was the easiest space to be able to have a full carnivore breakfast or a carnivore meal of any kind. When it came to the pantry at lunch, it was a bit of a mixed bag, but always the carvery would have been just a straight carnivore option, and the carvery rotated between beef and pork and chicken. So for the core of lunch, that would be no problems being straight carnivore. But then it comes to being a little bit trickier when it came to the fish, for example. The fish was coated, but there were other uncoated fish options. The pantry style was broken up into 3 or 4 different flavours. One was Mexican, one was Asian, and one was Indian. And each one of the stations had 2 or 3 different options, 2 of them meat, 1 being vegetarian. And all of them had sauces and a smattering of vegetables through it. So what I would do is I would just ask the attendant to have the meat, please, and not the sauce. And they were very accommodating. After a while, I realised that the Indian station served it in a metal tray that looked like a bit of a prison tray, but it actually separated the meats quite reasonably, and it was easy for the attendant to put just the meat onto this metal tray. So I would go to the Indian section first, get my first portions of meat, then move to the other stations and just ask the attendant to give me whichever meat was in the display at the time. Stroganoffs, Mexican fajita type meat, chicken or pork. The curries were anything from vindaloo to chicken madras. It was very delicious. Pork medallions, just absolutely delicious. So by the time I was presented with my food, this is averagely what it would look like. There was a cold cut section. I didn't take any images of that, but there was a small cold cut with cheese available. So as I say, this metal tray section did look like a prison meal, but it did separate my food quite adequately, and then I could just nibble a little bit of what I wanted. And coming to the evening meal, at one of the 3 complimentary restaurants at the waterfront, the pork medallion came in a breaded breadcrumb, so I just pushed that aside and just ate the meat. The roast came with a jus, so I just ate around that, which actually was very delicious. It was very nicely cooked. When it came to Angelo's, the lamb shank came with vegetables and a gravy, so I just asked for the meat and the gravy because the gravy was delicious as well. And then our outing to Dragon Lady, the chicken bites for entree were just delicious, and the massaman curry, the beef, I just ate the beef out of that with a little bit of chili. So the question that I asked was, after being on P&O Pacific Encounter for 3 nights, could I eat a carnivore diet? And the answer to that is, if you've seen the pictures up to this point, is maybe, but not pure.
You can, if you can be dirty carnivore or dirty keto, there is that potential, but there's just too many sauces and rubs and spices. There is some pure stuff in relation to the carvery, the steakhouse, potentially. One of the pictures was of the lamb shank, but it had a red wine jus on it, which was just beautiful. It was really, really nice. The lamb was absolutely delicious. So can you be a carnivore on a cruise ship? Yes-ish, but not pure. That's my summary. This is Julie Jules, Cruise Companion, saying stay safe, everybody, and happy travels.